Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it. That's all right.
Sorry, how are you? Yes, sir. Hey, Assalamu alaikum. How you doing? Assalamu alaikum, brother. Good seeing you, brother. I'm good, bro.
I'm sorry. It's right.
Peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Our show, we're going to do a live interview with you. I think it'll probably be like 10, 15.
Tonight?
No, I'm talking about, I mean 10, 15. I'm sorry, 5, 15-ish. So I know that's going to be the that's going to just pull you to the side and tell you live on the air. All right, first question. What are you looking for today? I mean, what's really your goal today?
Well, we're trying to bring recognition to the discontent that's in our community regarding the report of the grand jury. We do not feel that the grand jury's report satisfies what we feel as a community. And often the institutions of government have betrayed us, so we don't have complete confidence in the institutions of government. So we're calling for broader transparency of the facts. We're calling for independent eyes to look at the investigation, eyes that are more separate apart than are the eyes of Westchester Police and the county police, White Plains Police and the county police. So therefore we're asking for the Attorney General to come, we're asking for the Justice Department to conduct an investigation. We're asking for the transcripts to be released of the grand jury. We're asking for, and the exhibits. We're asking for the statements of law enforcement to be released by district attorneys. We're calling for greater transparency.
You're not angry at the 23 members of the grand jury, right? I mean, do you feel like they weren't given all the information?
We don't know. We don't know that they were given all necessary information. We do not know. We don't know a lot of things. We have questions. We don't have answers. We don't know why. Why was it? Why did they not? How can you say at the end of the day that a young man got killed, nobody was at fault, and nobody should have done anything differently than they did? That means that tomorrow we could be right back here having another one of these because then nothing was found. Nobody was responsible. This was just an accident, a tragedy out of our control. Nobody did nothing wrong. Nobody could have done something different. Nobody could have exercised his strength. Nobody could have held up and looked a little closer. Were there any conclusions made because it was a black man with a gun standing on the street? Were conclusions made? And it's not enough. Let's let that go and leave the community harboring these suspicions about institutions of government.
I see Officer Ridley's mother standing right next to you. Are you doing this for her, or are you just doing this for everyone?
I'm doing it for her. We're doing it for her. We're doing it for young people who will come this way tomorrow. We're doing it for the Christopher Ridleys of tomorrow who will be hired. We're doing it for the whole parents, brother's family. We're doing it for the Sean Bell family. We're doing it for all the victims of excessive police conduct. So it's a big problem. And it's a big problem in America. In America, young black men are unfortunately killed by police departments. And when it happens in our community, we can't just sit by and let that happen without calling for greater transparency, for take second steps to make sure that something is going on. So I mean, this is a big problem. In New York State, there are 40, in New York State since 1940, there were 40 police officers killed in plain clothes. 40 police officers killed in plain clothes in New York City since 1940. All 40 of them were black.
Whoa.
Four were killed. All 40, there were 40 incidents, 4 were killed. All 40 incidents of police being shot in plain clothes were black. And they were shot by white police officers. That's all 40. So we got statistics that suggest that something's wrong. And the system must be challenged. We cannot just sit by. This is Westchester County. I love Westchester County. But we can't sit by and let Westchester County make us passive. You can't shoot our sons and we not say something about it.
So if I may, tell me what it felt like to be standing here surrounded by the press, surrounded by everybody else.
I'm happy because it shows me the unity and what we fight for.
And you said the other day, the press conference, you said 47 days, so I know you're counting.
Yes.
Tell me what it's like to be in his jacket. His memory.
The jacket is so negative. It's not really his jacket, but it's just it emphasizes on him.
And how are you remembering him today?
We're out here fighting, one day at a time. That's why we're here.
Can I ask you a question? Don DeVar, WBAI Radio in New York. This has been happening up and down the Hudson Valley. Yonkers investigation, Newburgh is calling for an investigation. Is there some way that you could look to link this to the other communities in the Hudson Valley?
Oh yes, we think it's linked nationwide. We don't think it's linked just to our county. This is a sociological, pathological dynamic in America, and it's got to be corrected. And it's born of a bias of criminal justice systems against black men. It is a bias inherent in the criminal justice system that ends up with 80% of our jails being full with black men, ends up with black men being shot. That's the problem we face.
Again, Reverend, tell me what you're calling for.
This is we're calling for several things. This is a march of discontent. Right. We're here because we are unhappy with the result of the grand jury. Right. We believe that the grand jury's report is not satisfied. We have a history in the African American community of not trusting institutions. They have betrayed us. Juries are often wrong when it comes to black men's guilt. So therefore, we're not satisfied with the Westchester County Police Department, the White Plains Police Department and the County Police Department being in such proximity to each other, investigating each other. Independent eyes ought to be placed on this situation, and we're calling for transparency. That's what we're calling for, transparency. We want the testimonies released. We want the grand jury's report released. We want the exhibits released. We want all of the materials regarding this made public so the public can see what is going on if you want to get our confidence. And we want the Attorney General to come in and look at this case. We want the Justice Department to look at it so that so our county can leave healed. We're trying to heal the hurt in this community. The grand jury came very short, long ways from healing the hurt of our community. We are not healed by the report. We kept quiet. We were asked to keep quiet. We were said that it would be wonderful, but we kept quiet. And now, quiet is over.
There's a text that you put out about the 40 officers and all the shooters being...
You can ask me after. We're going to start. We got a time. We got a time.
Okay, can we just get all...
International war criminals, arrest them! Get out the cuffs, put them on!
What's up? Excuse me, one sec, I'm sorry.
What are you doing? It's wet.
Oh, yeah.
Not bother the camera?
Nah.
Ocean Country, you can't hide! U.S. out of Iraq! No. 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 Money for jobs and health care!
Not for war!
Money for housing and education!
Not for war!
Money for child care!
Not for war!
Money for Katrina relief!
Not for war!
Money for our city's infrastructure!
Not for war!
Money for our city services. Not for war. Money for education. Not for war. Money for housing. Not for war. Money for health care. Not for war. Money for jobs. Money for corrections. U.S. out of Iraq. U.S. out of Iraq. U.S. out of Iraq. Iraqi. Stop the Halliburton. Iraqi.
Got it?
All right, thank you.
Out of Iraq.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
How are you?
Out of Iraq. U.S. corporations. Out of Iraq.
Sick economy, it's all about war. Sick economy, it's all about war.
Sick economy. It's all about war. Sick economy. Sick economy. A sick economy.